right now, it is time for Let's Play and Chat, and you guys have been so busy with all of the information that we've just put together in our show that I haven't done a lot of chatting throughout the show, so this is where I make it up to you. Blake Siefken is going to come out and join us, and we're going to play a game that I know nothing about. It's called Flat Heroes, and let's see what this game is. It's on the Switch, and I don't know what I'm doing, so we're going to discover it together, okay? Does that sound all right?
Did we turn off the music?
Yes, I turned off the music. Okay.
I need to hear the game for a minute.
Okay, so we are loading in right now. I'm going to pop my headset on so I can hear a little bit of the game too. That was a super fun contest. It won't be our last. Stay tuned. We'll definitely do more stuff like that. Thank you, Paul Adamson, with the congrats. Great contest. And thank you to everybody that entered. We had lots of entries across different platforms, Twitter and Facebook, and on our YouTube channel. And we heard from a lot of people, but yeah, it was a lot of fun to read all of those things. So
Hi,
thank you. Hello, Blake. How are you?
I'm good.
We actually don't need the EP iPad right now, but okay. So let's.
It's sitting there. It looks good.
Okay, here we go. Boom.
So
Ready.
this game came out on the PC, I think, a couple of years ago.
It's been out for a while, yeah.
Yeah, and it just came out on the Switch.
Yep. So
It's described. All I know is that it's a minimalist action game.
it is very minimalist.
I can relate to that because I'm boring. I like minimalism.
Oh, okay, I won. I was amazing. There you go. You watched all that. So I haven't been looking at the chat
Yeah.
at all. So there's probably one or two comments in here.
Question from Paul Adamson.
Yes.
They haven't said much, but what are your thoughts about the new Picard Chronicles series? Well, we talked about it in the rundown. So.
I'm incredibly excited. I have to be honest. The Star Trek: The Next Generation. I was busy with other things when that show was on, and I was not. I was probably acting or at university or something when that thing was on. So I was not watching it on a regular basis. I'd tune in every once in a while, or I'd catch an episode here or there. I've always wanted to go and watch those episodes, but you know, many things get in the way. But I'm super psyched that he's back. He's such an amazing actor, and he's so vital and so healthy, and you know, like he's just an incredible. An inspiration, I think, to people when they get older to stay active and do some incredible things.
The footage
you know?
we were showing in the rundown of him on stage announcing it a few days ago.
Yeah.
And next to the footage of him as Picard from 30 years ago, it's like he hasn't even aged.
Yeah.
Now, granted, he looked old back then.
Yes.
But he still looks really good for his age.
Totally.
He's almost 80 years old.
Yes. Well, he's an amazing human, and he did an incredible job in Logan last year, as I've talked about many times.
Yeah, so he's done with Professor X, so now he's Picard again.
Yeah. So great. And yeah, the other thing, too, like, a lot of people give me guff for how much I believe that Harrison Ford should still be Indiana Jones and stuff, but I like this move to, you know, and it's not just because I'm getting old, but I like this move that there's still lots of work for people when they get older, you know, and they can still do very cool things. And, you know, stuff like The Expendables and what was that, Red movie or whatever with Malkovich. Can't even remember.
And Ernest Borgnine was in it. We interviewed Ernest Borgnine on our show for that movie.
Yeah. Like...
With Picard, it makes sense, though, because he was never Mr. Action Man.
Yeah, I mean, look at Tom Cruise, like, whipping his body around in Mission Impossible.
But you can have an 80-year-old Picard.
Yeah,
it
for
still
sure.
works, right?
Yeah, you could have an 80-year-old Professor X, too.
Oh, people, by the way, we said Okami was on the GameCube originally. It was the Wii and PS2.
So was PS2 the very first one?
Yes.
I think it was.
Yeah, it was
PS2, and then it came to the Wii, yeah. Where it seemed to be the natural fit. So I think we've said over the years when it came to the to the Wii and to the 3DS, like, these are the perfect platforms for it. And it does look incredible on the PS4.
Well, the Switch will work, too, because you can still do the motion thing.
But Switch is going to be great, yeah. Because you can carry it with you, too. It's going to be another one of those, like, huge Zelda-esque experiences. So this is reminding me a little bit of N+ in a way, where you're trying to, you know, avoid the bullet hell.
It's got a bit of Meat Boy in there,
and a little
too.
Meat Boy, yeah.
Probably just because you're a little square.
Yeah.
A couple of questions from Discord, asking about late-night streams again?
Yes, I haven't done one of those in a little while. I'll do it again for sure. It just has to be the right time. I can't really schedule it. because sometimes I'm just cramming content in to be able to be ready for a review, and I can't really focus on the game too much if I'm streaming, because I don't know if you guys know, but we've been doing a lot of shows, and so I have to be up on a lot of that content and stuff. But I do love the late night streams too. They're super fun. I also haven't streamed a Lego game with my daughter in a long time, and I want to do that soon too.
Ooh, look at this! They're coming after you.
Yeah, this is cool. This is cool.
They're like little sperms chasing you.
Yeah, it's kind of a mobile game, it feels like, but it doesn't detract from its fun. So I'm blowing them up. Oh, I see. They're like little heat-seeking missiles.
Yeah, so
and they
hide behind the little
but
lines.
they won't explode until there's a... There, see?
Yeah,
so they chase me for a bit.
Yeah, let them loop them around the lines.
And then I just got to be away from them when they explode. Yeah. Cool. This is pretty cool. I mean, the minimalism is helping this game. It's so sleek. It's so fast. Okay.
Yeah, I just hope the new Star Trek show with Picard isn't nothing but action and dark and discovery crap. Because that's really not going to work with Picard as a character.
Right. I think they want a different flavor, man.
I don't know. I'm a little worried because Patrick Stewart said it's going to be a different kind of Picard.
Right. And who's been through some stuff.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's going to be all.
It's going to be
Battlestar Galactica.
That would be amazing.
Not in Star Trek, it isn't. This is a big, long conversation.
Yeah.
It's part of the reason why I don't like Discovery.
But if it's all utopia, which it should be, but if it is, doesn't that make it a boring
Well, no,
show?
but that if you watch TNG, you can see how they find ways to tell interesting stories within the...
Without massive space battles.
Yes.
Right.
That's one of the reasons why TNG is such an incredible show. Because it's optimistic, but they find ways to make it interesting, too. You don't... It always feels lazy. Star Trek Discovery feels lazy to me.
Right.
Because it's just, oh, everyone just hates each other. There's a conflict. Like, that's boring.
Yes. Season 2 looks like it might be changing some stuff up, though.
Too Sexy Travis Savage.
Yeah.
What's up, Vic? I just turned this on.
Awesome. How you doing, Too Sexy? Good to see you.
I think he maybe wants to know what game this is.
This is Flat Heroes. I forget the name of the developer.
Twin Motion?
Twin Motion.
I think that's the name of the company.
Run for your life! I'm the little green square.
It's called Flat Heroes. Where's the other hero?
You can play this cooperatively.
Ah, cool.
I saw the opportunity for more people to join. I'm liking this. It's mission to mission, and you just try to get as far as you can. I like that I'm a green square. Green's a nice color.
It's very Meat Boy in that you have to kind of die a couple times to figure out what you need to do.
Yikes. Okay, don't be there.
I think you have enough room if you're underneath the...
Holy mackerel.
See, there's enough of a gap, but you kind of have to... See there? If you're, like, underneath the line...
Underneath the orange line?
Like... Here, you can do that, but...
Yeah.
Like, see there's a gap between the first and third lines because they hit the thing. You see what I'm saying?
Where?
So right here.
Yeah.
So right there. I don't know if you can. It looks like you have enough room to fit.
I think I just dodge. I just jump. And avoid them. Oh, so close. Okay, I'm getting this.
Blade Blur says that this game should be called Square One.
That's a good one. There's another game called Death Square. I did it. Yay, level 10.
Hip to be a square.
That's right.
That's what this game should be called.
I like that I'm not fighting the controls like in Pool Panic the other day. That was really pissing me off.
Too Sexy Travis Savage. How was your vacation, Vic?
Oh, it was great. Yeah, it was so good. You know, when you go camping though, it's not always like a vacation in a way, because like I feel like so much of your day is like, when do we eat? You know, like and then like prepping the food is a big deal, and
yeah, I never go camping for that reason. It's not relaxing. It just
and
isn't.
then you feel really like we went real camping, like camping in our tent, no showers.
Yeah.
Like if we wanted a shower, you had to bring one of those plastic shower bags that you fill with water and then you heat it in the sun and then you squeeze it out and you pour it on yourself. So we didn't really do that.
Yeah.
But I went swimming a little bit and it was great. I went snorkeling and I love that.
Thing is, like, when you live in Vancouver, you don't have to really leave the city to get wilderness.
No, you
If
don't.
Want, like, most people who go camping go because they live somewhere like Toronto where you have to drive for 3 hours to get to some forest.
Right, or New York or something.
Like, you can go to a forest and swim in the ocean and, you know, do all the camping stuff and still have a Starbucks within walking distance when you live in Vancouver. So that's the reason I never go camping.
Starbucks ain't camping, no. But
yeah, but it's good. It's better because it's camping with a Starbucks.
That sounds like an ad. But we had a really good time. It was awesome.
When did you go? Did you do anything on the long weekend?
That was a week ago. On the long weekend,
we should specify because it wasn't a long weekend everywhere.
Yeah, we just had a long weekend, and I put together the James Bond Aston Martin Lego. That was like my Sunday. And then yesterday, we've got some new gear because we've got a really cool production trip, which we'll be able to tell you about after it's done. But we're going to be in Montreal next week, Blake and I. And we're working on something very cool I'm very excited about. So I was doing a lot of prep for that yesterday, playing with some of the new toys that we have to be able to make this. And it's documentary stuff. And so honestly, next week's going to be a little bit tricky for us to be posting content. We might do some stuff where I'm streaming live or something like that, just off of our phones or something. Because we are going to be pretty preoccupied and pretty busy with other things that we have to do. But we'll figure something out for sure. And maybe we'll have a couple of vids ready to go for next week as well.
Blade Blur, question, how do you like your new Panasonic GH5? That's the camera that you're watching us on right now.
I love it. It's a great camera. I've been shooting reviews on it for a while and getting to know it better and better. But it is incredibly flexible, and it's not easy to figure out how to do everything, but once you start figuring out stuff, it can start to look really, really good.
There's a lot of stuff in the menus that
a
traditional video camera would have on the outside.
And like we make so much content. Like we're doing, I think you guys know this, we make a lot of material that we don't really have a lot of time, Blake and I, to just sit down and like make our own menus and go through and perfect everything.
I would love to have 4 hours to just sit down with
that's
the thing.
tomorrow that we're doing.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is going to be just the rundown, no EP live, we are basically in prep mode for our production trip over the next little while here.
Timberwolf question: are we live all this week?
No, Timberwolf. Yeah, no, we are not. I'm actually, I'm going to a wedding out of town on Thursday, so we're gonna scramble together the rundowns and stuff and get ready and get that content together. But we can't do live after today.
You gotta go that way.
That's right. But we will be live again after today as soon as we possibly can. I'm dead.
You gotta go underneath and then.
Yeah. There we go. Oh my God, you gotta hurry. Oh, well, I don't have to go there. Okay.
No, just go in a circle. No, go to the top again.
Okay. Oh, you make it sound so easy.
Well, it's easier to watch, I think.
Oh!
So just keep going in a circle, but now you gotta avoid.
Yeah, but I'm not flying, right? Like I'm jumping and getting stuck to the walls and stuff. Go!
This is the type of game it's easy to look at it if you're not playing it.
Yeah! Oh my God, there's more coming! Oh my God! Oh, that's great!
So the lines that hit you are kind of instant.
Right? Yes.
But the little sperm things don't.
The sperms take a bit to explode.
But a couple of those can hit you, right?
Yes. Well, they can go past you, but they take a second to explode.
Oh, okay. So it's only when they explode that they actually hurt you?
Oh my God. Go. Get up. Oh my. This is great. This is so hard. Ah! Oh man. Get going. Get over there. Get over there. Go! Oh my God! Run! Run! Oh! Oh, I'm alive!
Yay.
Woo! Oh, that was making me sweat. That was fun.
Okay, I have a nice
Oh,
question.
it's a boss fight.
I have a nice question from Adrian Leon.
Okay.
I've been playing Rise of the Tomb Raider for the past few days on my Xbox One X, Vic. I never
Okay.
thought it would play. Never thought I would play it again. Does it look gorgeous in 4K HDR on the Xbox One X?
Yeah. Yes, it does. It's an amazing game.
And I've played. Or actually, I'm still embargoed. I said we mentioned how I went to a Tomb Raider event 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm actually not allowed. I played a lot of the game. Like,
Cool.
Like the first 6 hours of the game, but I'm still not allowed to get my impressions of it yet.
Yeah, and I don't want to hear it either. I want to be. It's coming out very soon. I want to be.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Surprise! Shadow of the Tomb
The
Raider.
new,
yeah.
Adrian Leon's talking about the last one.
Yeah, Rise, which when the X came out, it wasn't upgraded immediately like it was for the PS4 Pro. It took Crystal D like 2 weeks or something, and then they updated it, and it has all of the options, and you can choose whether to run in 1080p at 60 frames per second, or you can play 4K in 30, and they change, monkey around with the HDR and all that stuff. Absolutely stunning. It's kind of like a showcase for the super consoles in a way. I don't know what I'm doing here. Do I just run?
I think he's just because look, he has 2 lines.
Okay.
I think he runs out of lines.
Okay.
And then that means he's getting weaker because every time he hits a thing,
Okay.
he's getting weaker. I think you just got to keep avoiding him. I could be wrong.
Cool. What's interesting about this game is this is how a lot of video games start. Before
Yeah.
they put graphics, before they
Yeah.
put anything,
Yeah,
it's
see,
all
look.
just about mechanics.
See, because he takes hits, he's injuring himself by hitting.
Yeah, this is like every fight with Rhino in a Spider-Man game right now.
Yeah. Yeah, remember, you can watch it somewhere on the internet, but Nintendo's proof of concept for Splatoon.
Yeah.
It's just little tofu balls just fighting each other. Yeah.
Ah. Nice.
Question from Timberwolf.
Yes.
Nick, when you are in Montreal, talk to our friend Raj Patel at Ubisoft about Star Fox, please.
Okay.
Who's Raj Patel?
He is one of the communications guys at Ubi. He used to work for Xbox.
Oh,
Great,
okay.
great dude. Yes! I'm the champion green box. New palette unlocked. That can be a
So you
different
can
color.
stuff.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Incredible Game of the Year confirmed from Happy Console Game. I guess if you just tune in and it's
this?
just a bunch of squares,
For
it's like,
this?
what am I watching?
Oh, this is cool. I like this.
I dig this game. I think it's
like
pretty rad.
The laser room in Resident
Yeah.
Evil. Which Resident Evil is it? I know it's in the movie. Is it which game is it? Resident Evil 2, where you jump through the lasers.
I can't remember. Ah! Whew. Okay, so you basically don't want to
When
be where
the
they
line
land.
goes thick, basically.
Okay, I don't know how to. Oh, I did it. Okay.
Quite a long enough.
Is this replacing Metal Gear Survive as Game of the Year? I think you're right on the
Yes, it
money there,
has.
Happy Console Gamer. I think it's the definitive edition of Metal Gear Survive is coming out this year, though. That'll be the game.
Did anyone play that? Like, did Johnny Millennium even play it like
No.
as a joke?
I don't think anybody did it. Johnny already gave. Oh, Timberwolf saying I gave it an 11 out of 10. Nice. If this had a little, if this box had bat ears on it, might have a chance. Little bat box. I'm bat box.
I wonder if DC would sue them. No, you can't put little bat ears on it. That's infringing our IP.
I'm bat box. Ah!
I wonder if this is random or...
Oh, I'm so good at this game. Any other comments? Rise looks greater on the Xbox One X than the PS4 Pro.
Has anyone
I
played
haven't
it
done
on
the
both?
head-to-head
I mean,
comparison. I haven't done that. I have it on both.
Maybe
Actually, no,
seen-
I don't. Do I? Well, I know I have it on the X. I don't know
seem
if
to
I have it
recall
on
you
PS4.
playing it on the PS4 Pro.
Yeah.
I seem to
Oh,
remember
yes.
you like having it.
Yes,
and, like,
because it was a showcase. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe Sony sent it out as part of their launch.
Remember, folks, we have a Discord now. A couple of people are posting links in
That's
the chat.
right, that's
and
right.
Also, I think there's a link in the description below the video. I'm pretty sure I put one in there.
Cool.
Oh, this game's intense.
Any other questions or comments?
I didn't see anything.
There's tons from
No, I got to them all.
got 'em?
Send us questions, people.
I just don't want to miss anybody. Congrats to our 4K Blu-ray winners. That is awesome.
Do you have all their contact information?
No, I'll bug them on somewhere, and we have to get all of that.
Yeah. So contest winners, we're gonna need your information, like private, personal information.
Yes.
Like your blood type and your.
Because
And
we
your
are talking
social
about
insurance number.
the physical media being sent to you. Okay, this one's tricky. I think when games start to get tricky is when we start to wind down the show.
That's a good. That's a good.
Good rule?
Yeah.
New rule?
Guys, we answered the question about the late night streams already. I think you need to go in that gap that it's making when it hits the edge of the line.
Holy, where?
Look, okay, so look, see how when it hits the line kind of head on, there's a bit of a gap? I think you need to go there.
That's what I do. A lot of it is just don't go anywhere, just wait. I really like this game, it's cool. Okay, just wait. I'm fine, I'm healthy, I'm good. Now to stay under here. Okay,
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
get
fine.
back to the top now, though.
Oh! Okay, I see. So just stay around here. Oh, what am I
Okay,
doing? Just stay,
wait,
stay.
wait.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Ah, get up! Oh no! Ah,
Go!
go! I mean, who would think that like a game with boxes and lines would still be this fun? Okay, you guys, I think that's going to do it for today. That is a little Flat Heroes. Thank you all so much for joining us today. Thank you, Blake. Thank you, sir. We hope you are enjoying this very fine Tuesday, and you go to play some new games or something like that right now, or support our friend, the Happy Console Gamer, and watch some of his vids. Remember, we have tons and tons of content for you to check out because we love making the content. Thank you for supporting us. If you do check it out and you like it, please hit subscribe and that little bell so you can get notified when new material comes your way. You can also hit that sponsorship button, or is it a membership button now? Thank you so much for that. And remember, no matter what you do, play forever.